Okay, good morning, everybody. I just checked, make sure my camera is right. Oh, it looks good. Okay, so let's get started. And here's what we're going to do this week. Sometimes I get bored with just doing the regular exercises. I always try to find you some new things to do. It's good for me. It's good for everybody to go ahead and do different exercises and not do the same one all the time. That way you kind of develop different parts of your brain, different parts of your body. In the sports world, they don't really want you to go ahead and, let's say you're playing soccer, they don't want you to play soccer 12 months out of the year. Play during their season, maybe a little bit in the off season, but do something else, and that develops different muscles. Okay, if you just do one kind of activity all the time, that part of your body really gets developed and the other parts don't. So it's really good to go ahead and do a lot of different sports. Okay, so in that vein, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you a different movement. I wanted to do this for a long time, but I must confess, I really am not good at it. I'm just learning it. It looks pretty cool, and we're going to try it this week. And if you like it, if I like it, we'll continue it. We'll put it as part of our program. So like I say, I am just learning it, and I'm going to try to teach it as best as I can. Okay, so come with me, have an open mind. You're going to try different things. Now, the exercise is called Qiqong, if I pronounced it right. And what it really is a way to do mindful exercise. So I've been asking you to, as we do our push-ups and sit-ups and yoga, to really see how does it feel when you do these activities. So what this Qiqong does is it really takes that to the next level. Okay, and that's what I want to really try to do. So the deal I'll make with you is this is going to be a much shorter video, I think. I've never done it before. I have a basic workout that we're going to do. And it's going to be relatively easy. And you'll just stay with me. It could be 10 minutes or 12 minutes, I'm not sure. But whatever it is, it'll be, I think it'll be definitely different for you. And hopefully it'll be enlivening and energetic for you. Okay, so the first thing we do is we start with, as we do with a lot of things, 3 easy breaths. And what we'll do is put your hands on your belly, and we're going to do this thing called belly breathing. And we're going to let our breath, as it fills our belly, fills our lungs, we're going to feel our belly go out and then back in. So we're going to do 3 slow breaths. Belly out. And feel your belly go in. Do it again. And we want to do this through our nose. Because that hits a different part of our central nervous system. So the other reason why this ancient exercise really has taken hold and so many millions of people do it, it's really good for your health. It incorporates the mind and the body and the breath together, which is very important. It's great for your balance, as you'll see. And some people practice it as like a slow form of martial arts. So we're going to do everything very slow and deliberate. Okay, so let's do the first thing. Arms to your side, and they come up to your chin. Okay? From here, push down. Okay? So come up and down. So that's the movement. So you notice how we're doing it very slowly. Got it? So the movement's very easy, but the way that we want to do this is we want to incorporate 2 things. Number 1, so keep doing it, we want to feel what it's like in our arms. So we want to allow our attention just to flow to our arms, shoulders. Now while we're doing this, let's try to incorporate the breath. So breathe in, and then push it out. And we'll do it through the nose. Breathe in, out, in, and out. One more, in. Okay, legs about shoulder width apart, and let's just slowly twist at our hips. Let your arms just relax. Feel your arms go side to side. You know, and we've done some of this with warm-up. Now, the thing is, we're going to go nice and slow, and our focus is to see how it feels just to do this. Now, you can see what I'm doing is I'm moving my hips a little bit more. That's fine. You want to focus your attention on your knees. Do that. Allow your attention to go to your knees. Then allow your attention to go to your hips. See what's going on there. Just becoming very aware of your body. Okay, let's go back and let's do a couple quick breaths. In and out. All the time we're just focusing our attention on that body part that is drawing our attention. For me right now, obviously, it's my belly. One more belly breath. Okay, so let's just pretend like we had a basketball and we're bouncing the basketball and it comes up and it goes down, up and down. Ready? Goes up. So what I'm going to do also is I'm going to start lifting my opposite knee and down, up, and we're going to start to slide. And we're going to do it nice and slow. Okay, good. You got the idea? Sway. Let the ball come up. Hold it. Now, if you notice, this isn't a whole lot different than the tree pose. Right? So you can kind of almost do that. So we're working on our balance, focusing our attention. Okay, got it? Okay, so let's repeat the pushing the air down. Ready? Breathe in. Now you can see as you get good with this, this is like kind of a moving meditation. Slow and steady, focusing your awareness on whatever's happening right now. Bringing your attention back to what we're doing. As our mind flitters off to somewhere else, we bring it back to the breath. Bring it back to the movement. Okay, palm inward, up to your chest height, chin height. Right hand goes overhead and sweeps down like this. Got it? Left hand. Right hand. Okay, now, as the right hand, or the one hand goes up, the other one goes down, they meet down here and they come up. Got it? Good. Do it slow. Okay, one up, one down. One goes up, the other goes down, they meet down here, and they come up. Now I remember the original Karate Kid, Mr. Miyagi, if I pronounced that right, had his student do this. If you remember, I think if I remember right, it was like wax on, wax off. This was and he had to do it very slowly. And this was a martial art technique for repelling a punch. So you can see how this is slow motion martial arts. Okay, so what I wanted to do is repeat the number 2. Did we do this one? Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in. Kind of looks like mountain pose. So let's do a mountain pose. Breathe in and out. Breathe in. Out. Okay, we're doing good on time. We're almost done. This is such a different way to work out. Okay, Next one, we're going to do, you can really see the martial arts on this one. Bend your knees a little bit. Hands at solar plexus with your hands out. Solar plexus right here. Hands out. Okay, let's bring our left hand out. Okay, now from here, one hand goes out. One hand pushes out. As the one hand pushes out, the other pulls in. Ready? Then reverse. Then reverse. Now we're going to do it nice and slow. Now remember, in karate, we actually learned how to punch like this, where we punched out. And as we went out, the other hand went in. Okay, so that is the significance of this to the martial arts technique. One goes out, pushing out, the other's pulling in. Now you can even move your hips and your knees a little bit. But the important thing is focusing that attention. Okay, let's end with just some belly breath. Feel your stomach go out and in. Okay, so that's about 12 minutes. Interesting. I think it is. I think I'd like to start incorporating some of that. One real quick story. I've gone to a lot of mindfulness conferences, and you learn how to do a lot of different things to practice mindfulness. Okay, the idea is to get your awareness to really focusing on what is going on right here and now. And that's what these things kind of do. One of the things we did, I didn't quite like it, but they had us walking really slowly. It's called deliberate walking. And you would kind of see if you can feel every little thing as your foot comes down, as your weight transfers to your toe, as your knee comes up. And you would do this really slow. It was kind of weird, okay? You didn't have to do it quite that slow. Sometimes what they had you do is just doing some walking normally and just really focusing on every little thing. You can have your mind focus on your arm swing. You can focus on your breath. We would walk back maybe 20 yards one way, 20 the other. I particularly didn't like it that much. I much prefer doing this kind of stuff. This is a little bit more stimulating to me. The concept is kind of the same. You're getting your mindful exercise. How does it feel to do these things? Okay, so that was 13 and a half minutes. You know, we didn't break a sweat, but what we're trying to do is balance the body, mind, and breath, which I think is really valuable. Okay, see you next time.